and this is me attempting to do videos in a different way, so it doesn't take as much time to set up and organize and essentially take time away from Cynthia, who's not here with me. So I've recorded a video about how I redefined the word value for myself, and in this video I'd like to discuss and share with you how I've taken my new definition of the word value and started using it constructively to start building value and bringing value into my relationship with my body. And if you haven't yet, I did do a video already. If you haven't seen it yet, I did do a video about my relationship with my body and realizing that I have a whole new body, which you can watch. I did it a while ago, so I'll put the link in the description. But basically, my experience at the spa and the whole redefining of the word value happened around the same time as that whole point and the whole turmoil I experienced in terms of my value and losing the weight after the birth, and why wasn't my body changing the way it used to change. It used to be so easy, and it just wasn't happening and responding in the same way now. I hope you guys can still hear me, even though Cynthia is busy banging her toys around. So what I did was essentially ask myself, what do I need to give myself for me to have the best relationship with my body, and also like have an optimal body, have the best, not the best body, but how can I make it work most effectively? What does my body need for it to be good, and what do I need for me to be good in my body? And interesting thing that happened is that, and the first thing that happened was that I changed my focus from trying to lose weight to trying to build strength. Because I don't know if you, as a particular viewer right now, has ever experienced being overweight, but it is painful. It puts a lot of pressure on your joints and your muscles and pretty much all your systems. And I tried running and I tried exercising the regular way, and I can tell you it hurts, and it hurts in a way that is not a good way, where you can almost feel your body breaking, to put it very bluntly and maybe dramatically, but that is what it felt like, where I felt like creating little tears, and you know, where you feel those twitches and tweaks. That is not a nice pain. You know, when you exercise and you feel pain because your body is going through growth and it's exercising, and you know, you have good pains, but this was not that kind of pain. This was pain of I'm hurting myself doing this. And if I hadn't actually asked myself, you know, what do I actually need for me to be at my best, and for what would actually be best for my body, I might have pushed that. I might have pushed through that pain and actually caused more damage, instead of, you know, see if there's a whole different approach, a whole different way I can do this. And because that's the idea you have, you know, and I'm gonna be honest here, that's the ideas I had whenever I would observe a person that's overweight. And this is not a nice thing to think, and not a nice thing to admit, and I'm sure not a nice thing to hear for people who are overweight. But the thoughts that come up is, why don't they just go for a run every day? Why don't they just exercise? They just need to work harder. You know, that's the assumption that exists in people that have never been overweight and don't know what it's like to try and lose weight when you are overweight. because that's all the type of stuff that a person who is a little bit overweight, has a little bit of extra weight here and there, that's what they can do. They can run, you know, move your body more, and, you know, the rest kind of follows. But with being very overweight, or, you know, quite overweight, trying to do that type of exercising, like running, and, you know, really kind of like trying to exercise your body and trying to make it work hard, it's more like you're breaking it than anything else. So I shifted my focus from trying to exercise and sweat and do a lot of movement to building strength, because that's what I realized my body actually needed. It didn't have the strength to run. It didn't have the strength to do certain exercises. So I was just damaging it more than anything else. Alright, this is... I'm gonna, I think, keep this video to here. I'm gonna continue, so keep an eye out for the next one. Thanks for watching. Bye.